to pay out the whole 500, is it? Right. There you go. So 969. So okay, we'll go to another game. So what are we going to play this time? So we've played Sunkist. I think we've played Pyramids of Giza? Do we? Yeah, it's not a very common game, is it? It's been out for years, it says. Yeah, we'll row this. Pyramids of Giza. We'll just gamble features. Gives you a lot of wins, it's a thing, from memory. Na, 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 na. It does. Dun, 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 dun. Another win? Yeah, it gives you loads of quids, this does. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Huh. So them two pay the same, yeah? But that and that, they also pay the same. Why don't you just put that there, have it like that, and have that empty? Just want to fill the space in. Ding! It usually goes. So yeah, I'm not new. Oh, it's money. Right. So yeah. So Vegas is on the cards maybe for October, if I've got staff and I can keep the place open. I have people around to keep it open. And I'll go to Vegas in October probably. But you know, it's more really I'll go over there to see my dad's sister because he hadn't seen her in ages, and her husband's now passed away, so it's only her left. With her family that live over there. He ain't seen her in about 15 years, so it's more for that. I might not even go to Vegas. I might just go over there, see her, and do other stuff. Just go around the casinos, bit of a road trip, and not bother with Vegas. Vegas is good, but you get fed up with it. Just getting nickled and dimed all the time. You got tip? I just tarnished it for me. Really, just ruined it. Oh, it's because you're a cheap ass, as Americans say. And you're like, fuck me, I'll go to Blackpool if I was cheap. I won't go to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is not cheap. That's why I don't see why I should be tipping. I don't mind tipping staff, but I don't see why I should be tipping people when I've just paid 15 or 20 quid for a slice of pizza. You ask your casino for more money. Don't expect me to pay more. In. Why don't you do videos anymore in arcades, Dom? Because I got fed up with being banned, really. I got fed up with being watched, or you get accused of stuff. I've been banned from a chain at the moment for not even being in it. Yeah, I've been banned from a chain. They've accused me of something from a shop that I've never been in, and I'm now nationally barred. And and they've even said he's got a gambling license and everything. You know, what's going on here? And he's like, no, we're sure it's him. And I'm like, I've never even been in there. I don't even have a clue what you're on about. And you can get barred now for stuff like that. You can get barred for being accused of something. Nationally barred. That's why I can't be bothered with it anymore. Can't be asked to go in. I can't be bothered to make videos. I still go in arcades, but I just can't be bothered to make videos. I just don't want the attention drawn to me anymore. I've done all that. You know, look what you've got now. You've got these other YouTube channels. You know, when I started, hardly anybody made videos of slots, and if they did, it was always quiet and never really said a lot, and it'd be quite a underground sort of thing. And now look, you know, I was the one that started saying, no, I'm gonna fucking just film us having a crack and just being stupid and swearing and talking to the machine, and you know, now every channel's like that, and there's loads of channels as well like it, hundreds, thousands of slot channels now to choose from. So I've had me fun. As they say, is it gamekeeper turned poacher? Or poacher turned gamekeeper, as they say. You've gone from one side of the fence to the other, you're going to go. You've gone from playing them to operating them. We're in. You'll play your own machines, Dominic. Yep, at home I will. In that arcade I won't. Why bother? Why? You will. Why? Why will I? What is the point? End up with no customers and no arcade. Spent all that money for nothing. So no. I'll give £100 to anybody who finds me on the machine. In there. Obviously I'll play them anywhere else I want to go, but if I still go into an arcade somewhere or whatever, but... What's money? Oh, not really that much money, is it? Oh wow, I thought it was better than that. Game lifesaver? No. Well, people say about other arcades, oh, they play their own machines. We don't. There's no point playing your own machines, especially when most of them now are random anyway. And you really think they could be bothered to sit there for hours on end, chasing out a £5 or a £25 Bar X that you've lost £100 in, chase out the £30-40 you've left in it, at risk of then losing their whole business that they've spent all this money and time trying to open? Exactly. But you're telling me that if something's gagging, you're not going to jump on it? Well, there's people that can vouch for when I had, when I had or put a load of machines in my mate's arcade. Were they always dead? No. Batman? Did someone come in and empty the Batman? That'd never happen. That'd never happen. If I was going in there all the time playing that, you'd be like, yeah, Batman dead. Batman dead. Weren't going in there. Shocky in that came, didn't they? Shocky with Hyper and all that. And there was like, oh, that box 23 will be dead. I was like, why? I was like, if it was outside his arcade, yeah, probably, but why? Try it. Oh yeah, it's all there already. Had it all out. Electrocoin, numbers. There's a few people out there who know exactly that would never be numbers if I was playing it, because I used to love playing them. I mean, if I was in Glasgow, I'd make a point of going into that arcade in Glasgow just to play that Electrocoin, just to have it out. It's like, if I see a red number, I'm definitely playing it. So yeah, hoping to nip that in the bud straight away with them accusations. Obviously, though, you're going to get, if people have come in who know what they're doing, like you coming down to play some classics and someone's been who knows how to play a lot of classics, you know, some fruits will be dead. You'll be like, oh, that's the way it is. But I'm hoping not to have loads of playable stuff in it. I mean, I'll probably have a Caesar's Palace in there, but the rest of it will just be just like classics you can just play, you know, where it's anyone's game. Like anything can happen, you know, you can't always leave it dead and you can't guarantee that it's dead. If that makes sense. So it gives you a lot of real wins. Yeah, I've been trying to. I've sold a load of real bands lately. I had hundreds. I wish, well, I ain't got many now, but I had absolute boxes and boxes of these. I still have in the garage. I've got rid of all the odds and sods ones, but there was I've got hundreds of different machine real bands. Whatever, I give £75 for the whole lot, so that's all the guy wanted. And I've got more than that back off them already, and I've still got loads left. But it's obviously helped a few people get the real bands they've been after for a little while. And I've now got a load for some of my own machines, spare ones, and ones I might find in future, you never know. Some of them though, you're looking in there, it's like there's a set of Wicked Willy real bands in there, which means he smashed a Wicked Willy up at some point. It's like, wounded. Absolutely wounded. Because I want one of them. Yeah, I want a Wicked Willy. The retro room or the old school room, the back room, that's coming along. I mean, I haven't really got to do a lot to that. There's not much to that room. It's just a bit of decorating and paint, and you know, the front room is where most of the action is. So that's where a lot of wiring needs doing, a lot of more decorating, and so that's still coming along. But obviously, I'm not always around every day because I've got family and just other things to do. Yeah, so about all I can do now is just play my own. Don't get no shit. Like, I've tried taking a picture in casino, and they're like, you can't take pictures in there. I'm like, come on, you've known me long enough. No, you're still not allowed. I've already been banned from casino once for doing nothing wrong. I don't need to get banned again. You know, it's just stuff like that. I can't be bothered anymore. I know if you like get permission, I can't be asked. I think I've played machines too long. For these staff who've known me years to think, yeah, we'll give you permission. We'll give you permission to film what you want. They just think, well, he knows what he's doing. There's probably something going on. It's like, no, I just don't really do anything anymore. You know, I just want to film anything. You know, film an actual punt. You know, a few others in that film. You know, and they can get away with it if you go to regular places all the time. I just, you know, I'd rather put my money into an arcade. You know. They just go and blow it all. Look at all them wilds, though. Savage. Let's gamble it. This money seems to last ages. So yeah, that's why it's really like, I mean, yeah, maybe in the summer when I know my arcade's really close to opening, I'd love to go for one last punt somewhere, you know, do like a last road trip, just go. But I've been to places, I've been to like Cleethorpes and that, everything's gone. You know, all the old classics, like mostly there was some good machines there, and they've sold them all. They've obviously been, you know, bagged by the people who just bought them in lockdown to sell them on. You know, there's a lot of stuff got bought in lockdown to be sold on because a lot of money could have been made quite easily. I could have made a lot of money in lockdown from selling machines. Oh, some of the stuff I picked up, especially for the price I paid for some of it. You know, Fools and Horses I got for free. This was £8. £8, 20 quid, and it had £12 coins, old pound coins with it. 8 quid. Current offer on it, well into 4 figures. But it still sits there because I like looking at it. As it is, I could sell it right now as it is and be done with it. But I don't. I want to. Yeah, I'd like to have it in my arcade for a little while. Just for a little while, just so people can have a little glow on it before it goes. Because the lad who said he would buy it has already said he won't emulate. He don't want it emulated or nothing. He says he just wants to enjoy himself. Which is a shame, but you know, he said it's up to him, innit? But I ain't sold it yet, you know, so still might never sell it. I do like having it. That's like my ultimate find, that machine was. Second machine was the secret castle I used to have. And I got very good money on that. I wish I never sold that now. I think I got £2,500 for that. I can tell you now, because it's years ago. Yeah, I got £2,500 for that. But today, you'd have to pay more than that. Probably double that to get your hands on one. But back then, it was just insane. You're like, you know, what would you value this at? You'd probably be like, yeah, grand. It's like someone's offered me 2.5. It's like, you can't turn it down. I just couldn't turn it down. But I did offer him his money back within a few days because I want it back. I missed it. I missed owning it, and that's why I've never sold that, because I know if I sell it, I'll miss having it. Even though all I do is look at it, don't really play it. I just like looking at it. I know if I sold it, I'd miss it. A bit like how I miss my 205 GTI I used to own. J677 DVF. It's gone. It's long gone. Tried tracking it down plenty of times. For years, tried tracking it down. Looked everywhere, but it's gone. There's no history on it anymore. It's just disappeared. It's obviously been scrapped. Scrapped a long time ago. I've toyed with buying another 205, but you like just don't. Because as great as it was, I'm not 18, 19. I owned that from the age 18 to 21. I think I had it 3 years, and I ain't that age anymore. So you think of all the good times you had in it. You know, obviously you picked up birds in it. Your mates all went out in it. If I bought one now, their mates have all grown up. They're not around anymore. I'm not going around pulling birds. I'm married, so it's like it wouldn't. You know, it's not going to take you back there. All you got is the memories. If it was a practical car, I'd probably be like, yeah, you know, it'd be a great little car to have back. You know, classic and practical. But you're like, it's not. It's 3-door. I'm never going to use it. Same as why I ain't got any other sports cars. I still got my Subaru, but my toy was selling that loads of times, but it still survives. After having God knows how much spent on it. I think I've told this story, but yeah, it had something like, I've spent more on that. It's had more spent on it than what it's worth in when it got hit. Someone hit the front bumper, and it then proceeds to have something like $3,000 spent on it in repairs, when the car's probably only worth $3,000 if I sold it, like now. But it's my car. Brought all my kids back from hospital, that car did. I've had many a good times in that car. Many grins on my face in the snow. Going around corners, booting it. You know, I still do it today. I still give it a little bit of licks. As you do, you just give it licks. I know it's not the fastest car in the world. It ain't. But it's still a car that I spent many years wanting, thinking I'd never get. Many years. Still remember it. You'll never get one of them. You'll never have any money. You stick it all in fruit machines. Oh, I'll be alright. Would have been, 40 quid. About halfway. I'm running out of things to blab about. I never run out. It's because it's getting a bit late. What time is it? It's 9:30. I'll tell my son to go to bed. Bedtime, Charlie. I'll be up soon. Good night, Charlie. Yeah, my 9-year-old now. God, some of you might even remember when he was born. He's now 9, nearly 10. Where does the time go, eh? It's another thing as well. Oh, you'll be in your arcade playing your machines. No, that's why I'm opening an arcade, so I can spend more time with my family. Not out playing machines like I used to be all the time, out on the road, disappearing to go and earn money. It's like being a lorry driver. You're out on the road all the time. And a lot of lorry drivers, they always say, yeah, get good money. And then the years go on, they're like, rather be at home with my family now. Don't want the money. Just want to be at home. Just want to be around and do what I want to do. Have a bit more normal life. Fruit machine playing is good fun when you're young, but when you get older, you're just like, oh God, really? Out on it from 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight. You're like, it's supposed to be easy money, isn't this? And it is easy in a way, but mentally it's not. Physically it is. And how quick you can amass money it is, but it's also very, very easy to lose back. Stupidly easy to lose back in this game. It takes a long while till you finally realise that you go for a gamble and you have to accept that the money you're gambling with is gone. And for players it's harder because we got so used to winning. At the end of it, when you try and get out of it or when you want to quit it, it's very difficult to be like, I ain't gambling anymore, or be, well, you know, I can take a loss, and then you go and lose 300 quid and you just have to be, oh, I can take. You still have that mindset that you're going to get it back and you can win it. That's very difficult to. So I always said to my mates, I said, you imagine a person who figured out card counting, how rich they'd be, but they probably went skint a couple of times. So then they're like, fuck, I've got to tell someone. And then they start doing it, and then they start doing it, then they go skint, you know, and they lose their rag, and before you know it, everybody knows. But why bet roulette banned? Well, because people will always lose their rag, no matter how good you are. There's always plenty of people that lose their rag and gamble. That's why they still offer blackjack. It's now so long since I make a video, I forget what I spoke about in my other videos, and I'm probably sitting here like repeating loads of stuff. I am repeating loads of stuff, I know I am. Anything over this anything over 250 on this, because you can only double or nothing. If I get to 260 or something, I can't go again, can I? So we'll just have to, you know, if I had one there, I'd have gone, that'll do. That new arena looks good in Vegas, that sphere, that looks fucking awesome, that does. But you know it's going to cost a bomb, you know, it's going to be thousands to go and watch a show in there, that would ruin it. You'd be like, oh, what's the point? Another thing you can't do in Vegas, unless you want to pay way over the odds, like way over. You don't mind getting nickel, you know, getting Las Vegas a little bit, but they'll be like, I bet you the cheapest seat in that place will be $150 for a shit seat in the car park. And if you want a mildly good seat, it'll be like $500 each, and you're just like, what's the point? That's the only thing that can ruin that. If they just make it so stupidly expensive, because Vegas is getting stupidly expensive. Like, it's expensive. You expect it to be expensive, but it's getting ridiculously expensive. Like, to the point where casinos are just like, fuck it, they'll pay it. You know, they're idiots, they're morons. So much I've put through that since I've owned it? £4. I think it's £4 or £8. That's all I've put through that since I've owned it. Oh, there's no money in the bank. Yeah, it's £8 then. I put £1 in it when I tried it, and then I put £7 in it at another point, and that's now gone. So I've put £8 in that since I've owned it. But he wants to play his own machines. Yeah, I've put £8 in that. And this won't even be in the arcade, because it's a T8 converted, so can't go in there anyway. I don't want the SG knocking on my door. People are starting to sell these though online on Facebook. I see they're starting to advertise them. So good luck to them. Probably the last video might be like just how I opened that arcade. I've took some pictures along the way of what I've done, you know, and I might be able to explain a little bit of it. It'd be quite fun to do. I wish I put like a cameras in earlier, because the cameras are in there. I've got all the security in there. I wish I put them in first, and then I could have set them to like record, and then from when it started to when it finished. But they didn't get put in until a few of the bits had already been done, so I can't really do that now. It's too late to do that. But how hard is it? Very hard. How many loopholes is there? Loads. And I've still got loads to go through. There's about 460 we've got to go down to, haven't we? So yeah, we're not far off now. 460, got another 160 to go. Donk. You always see loads of them flick by until it stops, and it's like there's none. Gambler's fallacy. It never comes in. Yeah, why do you still play it for then? Right, here it comes. Oh, it moaned. See, I had to moan. Moaned it in. Last chance saloon. That's that. Donk. I'll be glad when I get bloody load of these machines at my house as well when they're in that arcade. I'll get my garage back, get my conservatory back, because that'll be in there, obviously that'll go. So there'll be 2 machines in it then. Then my garage, I'll get all the middle part of my garage back so I can actually walk in my garage. At the moment I can't walk in there, there's a load of T7s and what else in there? There's a roller coaster in there, but it's only the crystal one. What else? Pac-Man's in there, the £5-pounder. Gladiator's in there. Showtime's in there. And Each Way Nudge is in there. Coronation Street's in there. Italian Job's in there. EastEnders is in there. Can't remember what else. A few other things. Oh, and Handicap, that's in there as well. And also I'll get the storage. I can bring my storage costs down. I pay like £400 a month in storage. I'm also paying £500 a month on rent on a shop that's not open. And a mortgage. Just burn through money every month at the moment because I'm not open. Got to put my hand there, as SD guy says. Got some rubbish. yeah, if you're on my Facebook, you'd have seen I've put a picture up of the sign, the Fruitopia sign, of what it's proposed to look like. Window graphics I've still got to sort. I've paid for it, but they just design that now. Everything's been paid for pretty much. It's like ceiling's all paid for. Obviously, I've had that put in. Alarm was all paid for, and shutters were all paid for. It's just waiting for stuff. A lot of stuff gets started. People always want to start work, and then they don't want to finish it, and it really annoys you. So loads of stuff in my arcade is started, but there's not a lot that's finished. To end the video, no. Anything that's finished is the ceiling. It's a suspended ceiling. Something gives you loads of quids, this. Oh, that's... wow. Wow. We're going for it. For the video. No! Oh my god. Never seen a full line of them come in. I've seen loads of people play this games in the bookies when I've been playing other stuff. I've seen it's been played a lot. Wounded. For the video. Oh, come on. want to do it under 40 minutes, because if I get under 40 minutes and it doesn't separate the video on my phone, I don't think. I'm sure it's around the 40-minute mark. It might be 20 minutes when you're doing it in this quality. Probably is. About 20 quid left now. We're in again. Not out yet. Go on then. Okay, got my trigger. Okay, putting my triggers together this time. Let's wait until the end to come alive. Hand. Didn't take the auto starter, did I? Reroll. No. We'll just play it down at 500. Because we just collected 50 quid, we shouldn't have collected it, we'd have gambled it. But it might have won, but it might have lost. There. For 50 quid. Well, I'll see you on the next one.